Hey guys, and welcome to our channel. My name is Sade and I'm one of the owners of Third Generation Conjure. So if you are new here, welcome to our channel. Before we go any further, make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel. And if you need any kind of spiritual supply services or assistance, you can find us on our website, which is www.thirdgenerationconjure.com. So I wanted to come on and just do some collective readings for the upcoming fall equinox, which is happening on September the 23rd. And we're just going to see what the energy holds for those under the sign of Cancer. All right, Cancer, so we are back with your reading. So first we get, for the present, we get the Page of Pentacles, the card of Harvest, and the Magician. So we'll first start with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of the student, okay? So many of you under this sign may be undertaking some type of learning, or you may be learning something. This doesn't have to be formal education. It could also just be something that you're learning on your own, okay? Or something that you may be researching. Also with the Page of Pentacles, this is a moment to have patience in whatever you're doing and making sure that you're not trying to force things prematurely, okay? Next, we get the card of the Magician. And the Magician is the alchemist, okay? So the Magician manipulates his environment. Sometimes this can represent a literal manipulator, so someone that you may need to be aware of. But also the Magician, once again, is about your reality being a reflection of the things that you have brought into your life, whether that is through your thoughts, whether that is through your words, your actions, or even the situations and people that you surround yourself with. Next, we get the card of the Harvest. So the Harvest deals with the fruits of your labor, okay? With this Harvest card, this is about personal effort exerted, and also kind of like the return of energy. So whatever energy and whatever kind of effort you have put out, this is like it coming home to roost. So this could be whether you've been slacking off and you're not really seeing results that you want to see within your life, or vice versa. You've been putting in the work and now it's kind of you being able to reap some of the benefits. So this is kind of just like a return of, I wouldn't say necessarily karma, but kind of like karma, okay? So whatever energy you have exerted out, that's what you can expect to be brought back to you at this time, okay? So then I asked for a focus. So what is a focus for those under the sign of Cancer within the autumn season, okay? And also before I go further, make sure that you check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, because things can resonate a bit differently, okay? So we get the Hangman, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Book of Shadows. So this is a focus for you, Cancer. With the Hangman, this is like a pause, okay? So this is a need to kind of be in a state of pause or limbo, okay? This may be a period to rest, also to really kind of sit back and re-examine things in your life and see what direction you want to take, whether that is re-examining your relationships, your career, and the steps that you're taking at this moment, okay? This is all about like kind of like a new perspective, or just a period to kind of pause and reevaluate and reassess your situation. We get the Seven of Pentacles also. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience again. So you see that this lady, she has these pentacles that are, you know, growing on this this tree, but they're just not moving at the pace that she would like. So there's a need for her to have a little bit more patience, okay? So once again, we talked about making sure to take your time with whatever you're doing right now, okay? If you're taking up a course of study, making sure that you're not trying to rush it, and you're really taking your time, and you're really learning things, okay? So with the Seven of Pentacles, this is also a card of investments. So, you know, whether that's investments financially that you're waiting on returns from, once again, not trying to rush it. It could even be a relationship that you're investing time in. So just make sure that within this season, this is a focus for you not to rush things, okay? We also get the Book of Shadows. So for a focus, the Book of Shadows deals with tradition, okay? It's also about our authenticity, okay? So there may be some traditions that you may be picking up within the season, okay? Or going back to, whether this is in the physical or whether this is like spiritual type traditions. Also, once again, this is about embracing where you are right now, not really looking forward to the future or looking back to the past, but kind of embracing where you are in this present moment and really being appreciative of where you are and how far you've come along, and looking forward to the future, okay? Just knowing that, you know, whatever you have going on right now, there's still time to progress, and you're on no one's time but your own, okay? So then next, I pulled on some challenges. So what are some challenges for those under the sign of Cancer to be aware of within this autumn season? So we get the Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Pentacle. Okay, so we'll start with the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is the bearer of good news. Okay, it's also a card of like new opportunities. It's a card of fresh energy. So you may be feeling like, once again, that you're in this stagnated energy, but this is a time for you to really pause and reflect and evaluate your next steps and where you want to go in life, whether, once again, that's a relationship, that's career, and things of that nature. With the Queen of Cups, this deals with your emotions, your mental and your emotional. Okay, with the equinox, this is all about balance. All right, and Libra season is coming up as well with the equinox, so this is going to be a period to balance, balancing your emotions as well as your mental. Okay, not making rash decisions and emotional decisions, but actually sitting back and taking time to think through things. Okay, but that seems like that's a challenge for you, so make sure that you're not allowing your emotions to cloud your judgment, and you're not getting so hard on yourself because things may not be moving at the pace that you would like at this time. We also get the card of the Pentacle. So the Pentacle deals with stability. Okay, it's also a card of foundation and also a card of protection and strength. So as far as a challenge is concerned, this may be feeling like once again, that you're not where you want to be as far as a relationship or even career-wise is concerned. So it may be feeling like your stability is challenged at this time, okay? And maybe there is a challenge in this. Maybe you are in between jobs or you are leaving a relationship, okay? Also with this coming up as far as protection, make sure in a spiritual sense that you are protecting yourself mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. That's going to be a focus for you within this season. Also, this deals with, once again, strength and endurance. So if you are feeling like you're going through a hard time, this is just pulling that inner strength out of you and just knowing that you have the ability to overcome obstacles. So then next we pulled a theme. So what is a theme for those under the sign of Cancer? So we get the card of Temperance, the Eighth Am, and the Nine of Wands. So this is really going to be a period for you to, once again, embrace your personal power and get over that victim type mentality. Okay, so this is overcoming victim type circumstances and also a card of transformation and change. We get the Temperance card, and Temperance deals with moderation. Okay, so as far as the theme, it's going to be important, once again, with the equinox season coming up, that you are balancing aspects of your life, whether this is balancing, your career, with your relationship, with your children. This overall is a need to balance, also to do things in moderation and not do things in excess. Okay, we also get the Nine of Wands. Once again, that's that protection card. Okay, so a need to really protect yourself, especially emotionally, and especially if you have some kind of empathic type ability. So making sure that you're protecting yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and not taking on more than you can handle. Okay, once again, this is a card of moderation. Also making sure to protect your energy, whether that is from people who are, even if it's your friends or your family members, people that drain you mentally or physically. Okay, next we get the advice section. So what is some advice for those under the sign of Cancer within this season? So we get the King of Swords, the Devil card, the Sun, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. All right, so I'm sorry, guys. And then we get the Lovers and the Eight of Wands. All right, so we will start with the King of Swords. All right, so with the King of Swords is someone who is analytical. Okay, they're not very emotional. They can be almost kind of cold or calculating. So as far as advice is concerned, this is about your intellect. Okay, once again, not letting your emotions cloud your judgment, as we see with this Queen of Cups, which calls for balance, but also once again having that balance with your emotions and your mental, but also making sure that you are really thinking and you're not making decisions based purely off of your emotions. We also get the Devil card. So the Devil deals with bondage. Okay, it deals with the material, so there can be a focus on material type things and planting seeds for growth in the material in the material aspect. But also with the Devil card, this can also deal with things that are kind of bad habits. It could be toxic traits, toxic people. Also, I want to make a mention with the Temperance card, if you are someone who is into like drugs or alcohol or something of that nature, make sure that you're very careful within this season, and make sure to do things in moderation. You know, regardless if that's something that you do on a regular basis or something that may just be something you've done on the weekend. Make sure to do everything in moderation within this season, okay? Especially with this Temperance and this Devil card coming up. I just want to make mention to that. Also, once again, with the Devil card, this is about letting go of toxic relationships, toxic situations, and attachments within this season. This is going to be a season of you purging those type of energies out of your life. Also, with the Sun card, the Sun card deals with healing. It deals with vitality, fertility, okay? It's also a card of motivation and a card of change. So this is going to be a season for you to really focus on, once again, releasing these toxic and negative attachments and really healing, okay? Even if these toxic attachments are of your own making or your own thoughts and things of that nature, this is going to be a period for you to really kind of heal and find that motivation and that physical and that mental energy, okay? We saw that with the King of Swords, once again, not really allowing your emotions to overtake you and cloud your judgment, but making sure that there's balance there as well. We also see that with the Lovers card. The Lovers is a card, once again, of balance. It's also a card of duality, okay? So we have to be aware of duality, especially as we see with the Seven of Swords, okay? So, you know, there's always duality in every situation. For good, there's bad. For, you know, for light, there's dark, okay? So making sure that you have that duality and you have, you're setting those standards, okay? You're not always so being a pushover, I guess is the word, okay? So sometimes you may have to do things that are out of your element or that you may see as sneaky or things of that nature. Also with the Seven of Swords, this could deal with things like moving in silence, I see, okay? Because also you see this card as a card of, once again, sneakiness, things of that nature. Also make sure, once again, we're doing things in moderation, okay? So make sure that you're not doing things that can catch up with you, especially as far as it relates to things that are sneaky or things that cause deceit or deception, and things of that nature. And also pay attention to those people that are around you for those kind of red flags for that as well. With the Six of Pentacles, this is also, once again, a common theme throughout all my readings have been a card of balance, okay? When you see the Six of Pentacles, let's look at this card. So you see this as like a card of charity, okay? So you see that this this girl over here, she's receiving 3 pentacles and a bigger present, and this lady right here, she has 2 pentacles and a smaller present, and this lady only has 1. Okay, so you can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure that things are balanced. You know, once again, whether this is relationships, that you're not giving more than you are receiving, vice versa. There's a need for balance. Also with this can represent help. You know, once again, it's charity. So, you know, I talked about earlier about your protection and protecting your energy, okay? So making sure that you're not overexerting yourself and you're not giving yourself so much to other people that you have nothing left, and you're not protecting yourself, you know, mentally or emotionally, okay? And you're leaving yourself open and vulnerable. This is all about that protection aspect, okay? Also make sure that you are open to receive help as well. You know, not being such a someone who is too proud to receive help, okay? Because everyone needs help at some point of their life, and that can be in any aspect, okay? Make sure that you're open to receiving help as well, and that way you don't block your blessings and cut off yourself from a receiving energy, okay? We also get the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is a card of being on the go, okay? It's a card of speed and just kind of being go, go, go. You know, this card could represent the need to get started on some goals and actually put in some action. But overall, it's going to be a period for you to kind of, you know, really sit back and focus on what it is that you want in your life and then go after it, okay? Also, we see, let me see, I just want to clarify this card. So I get the Page of Swords behind this. Okay, so, you know, once again, the Page of Swords is also a card of some things that are happening very, very quickly, okay? So sometimes these are things that can happen unexpectedly or things that can take you off guard. So also make sure, you know, we got that Seven of Swords. Make sure to, once again, be aware of those that are around you, okay? And, yeah. Okay, so then we get the outcomes, okay? I do really want to make this this kind of clear. I get the Five of Wands, the Three of Cups, and that hand fasting card. With all of these cards coming up, like with the Nine of Wands and, you know, a challenge being protection and things of that nature, and then the Seven of Swords coming up. The Five of Wands deals with competition, okay? It can be like creative energy and just having a lot of energy to burn at this period, you know, also seeing with the Eight of Wands. But that card is also a card that can represent some type of competition. You know, you see these people, it looks like they're battling each other. But this is a need, once again, to watch those that are around you, okay, and those that may be in competition with you as well. Also, this could be like not being afraid of competition. If you're trying to pursue a goal or something of that nature, there may be a need for you to, you know, not be too afraid of competition, okay? Also, with this Three of Cups, this deals with celebration, okay? And this deals with having fun and celebrating your accomplishments, okay? So make sure that you are embracing that energy, okay? There may be a lot of things to celebrate for those under this sign, especially as it relates to newfound relationships. We get the hand fasting card, which is a card of like marriage and close relationships. It could also be like some business partnerships as well that you'll see, but overall a card of close relationships and having something to celebrate, okay? So, but also make sure to pay attention to that that competitive energy, or even that can be like petty type energy, okay? Don't let it get you down, but there may be some things that you may run into and that you may experience within this season. But overall, a period of success and optimism, okay? So don't allow this petty type energy to get in your way of your happiness, okay? Because it does look like a lot of you will be celebrating some type of new commitment in a relationship, and this is like overall, once again, a card of celebration. And with the Sun, this is a card of success, and also you know, just an overall happy card and a card of optimism as well. We also get the King of Wands. So the King of Wands can deal with things like leadership, okay? So a lot of you may be stepping into some type of leadership role within this season. So make sure to pay attention to any type of opportunities that come your way. And then lastly, we get the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a card also that deals with success, and it deals with stability, okay? The King is very grounded. He also represents things that have longevity, okay? So a lot of you, once again, may be stepping into some type of leadership role, and this may be a reason for you to celebrate and some success. Also, some other partnerships that may be coming into the offing, even if this is relationships. Overall, very, very positive and very positive reading, okay? But just make sure to pay attention to those that you surround yourself with, and you make sure to trying to keep your energy protected within this season. And, you know, even looking at this card, I just noticed that the people around here are wearing like face masks and stuff. So also make sure that to pay attention to like immune boosting type things as well. You know, protecting yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, okay? Especially throughout this season. And I hope you guys like this reading. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.